I reminisce. I sit back and reminisce, being a little homie, thinking of the life in the hood, hoping the streets show me. Peeping the candy lacks of niggas who sold cheese. Someone becomes statistics, the rest of them OGs. I remember eating cool cups on the block while they came through swinging with the trunk on knock. I didn't understand the fundamentals of the game. All I saw was the foes on that wide body frame. I remember the chains and the diamonds inside the ring. The first time I heard Pat reminiscing, that lady sing. Trunks pop, tops drop, and so it became my thing. Didn't know the pros and cons of hustling, I was green. Wouldn't be until I got my first doobie to blow. The trapping would cross my mind and curiosities grow. Found out about the dimes and nicks and 3 for 10. My brother taught me sell them in sweets, it's easy to win. I sit back and let my mind travel backward in time. I call it a trip, the reason I continue to grind. My trials and tribulations, yeah, I'm destined to shine. I know success is at the end of the line, yeah, I reminisce. Now let's speed up a few years later. My feet wet in the game, finding out about snitches and haters. I was only moving OCs, looking to score some QBs. A laid back nigga was quiet, still niggas knew me. Selling sacks by the minute, sold sweets by the bunch. Trying to save up for some J's or simply a better lunch. I would later find out some of your friends is fakes and slither across their belly like lizards and rattlesnakes. Venomous with their poison and letting you catch a case. They terrified of the penalties, looking to say they face an interrogation line. They saying you planted all. Even hit licks you ain't know of, didn't think they would fall. That was the snitching partners, the rest of them perpetrate. They stay when you got a feast, but they run from a skimpy plate. They ain't your battle buddies, you call them, they show no weight. Incline you behind your back, you show love, you feeling played. I sit back and let my mind travel backward in time. I call it a trip, the reason I continue to grind. My trials and tribulations, yeah, I'm destined to shine. I know success is at the end of the line, yeah, I reminisce. I remember being idle at times, so I hopped on the Dame. That's when I discovered spitting the game, enticing the minded chickens with the convo I spoke. Later on I would recognize it was jokes. They was always saying that they wasn't hoes but women, but images changed the minute that you got up in them. Some of them had hidden agendas, so they pretended, and to turn you to the saving was what was really intended. I thought that I had a woman, she ended up being a skeezer. She steady selling me woofers, expecting me to believe her. I told her she can skate if she felt that I couldn't please her. Never fight for a harlot, I told him he could retrieve her. Ever since that I noticed that most of these women bogus, I started chasing that paper and made it my only focus. Gotta get up on my cash, so in summer I'm rolling dropper, peeling off on the scene, leaving dust on the nearest bopper. I sit back and let my mind travel backward in time. I call it a trip, the reason I continue to grind. My trials and tribulations, yeah, I'm destined to shine. I know success is at the end of the line, yeah, I reminisce. A few women later and some years done passed. I got 2 little boys of my own and they growing up fast. I don't want them to want for nothing, so my grind is indefinite. Gotta raise them to some men and make sure they intelligent. God assign them to me, man, they gotta be heaven sent. Cause they remind me my grind is for more than just paying rent. I do it for my sons, I'm praying to keep them blessed. I wanna do all I can till I'm gone in eternal rest. Tell them stay on about the streets, it ain't nothing but strife and death. And do nothing but what is meaningful, every part of your breath. Associate with the wise and never befriend a fool. Be about achieving goals and handle your business cool. Don't be chasing these hoes, one day you gon' meet a woman. And be aware of good chances when opportunities coming. No matter how much you get, make sure you respect your mother. And never let nothing happen, make sure you protect your brother.